afternoon, everyone. My name is Micaela Skopnic, Director of Programs at Communications here at SBIDC, Southwest Brooklyn Industrial Development Corporation. We are doing an info session for our upcoming Plan for Growth Finance Edition program, which is kicking off on May 1st. We're very excited. It's our first time doing this hyper-focused financial edition for Plan for Growth. So we will be delivering throughout this session the core essential information you need to know if you're interested in applying to Plan for Growth, learning more about what it is and what this semester will bring for folks who want to participate in the program. So this session will be recorded. For folks that enter the chat, please feel free to drop in any questions. So yeah. A little bit of information about SBIDC, which is hosting the program. Southwest Brooklyn Industrial Corporation is a resource that creates equal opportunity for the people, business, and community of Southwest Brooklyn. SBIDC helps people build careers and businesses in the working waterfront neighborhoods of Sunset Park, Red Hook, and Gowanus. So wanted to tell you more about Plan for Growth. And guys, I'm gonna have to, please apologize me, I lost my notes here. I did something and I can't see them anymore. So I'm going to stop the share and yeah, get presenter view again. Okay, we're good. Okay. Can you see my screen again now? Good. Okay, so Plan for Growth is a multi-week business management and leadership program designed for manufacturers, makers, and creative entrepreneurs in Southwest Brooklyn who wish to build their business model or re-examine their business model. Through hands-on instruction in the fields of leadership, marketing, finance, operation, and strategy, participants can expect to build their business acumen, network, and equity, and come out of the program with a refreshed business plan and actionable goals. So the program has been going on since 2016. We've graduated over 130 businesses. And this semester, thanks to the requests that we've heard from our different graduates who wanted a more focused, hands-on type of curriculum, we've developed a hyper-focused financial edition that will equip you with the skills that you need to understand your financials better, to be able to set up your chart of accounts on QuickBooks, and also have one-on-one direct assistance from our instructors. So this semester class is going to span over, it's going to be 6 different modules covering A to C for what you need to know in the area of business finance and accounting. It includes 2 free sessions of one-on-one assistance and QuickBooks Online setup. This program is great for business owners looking to build their business intuition and maximize their effectiveness and profitability. So I want to quickly go over the 6 classes that this semester will include. So we have class 1 kicks off on May 1st. We will be covering foundations in financial management, exploring the essentials of financial management, going over the chart of accounts, introduction to financial reports, and introduction to basic equations. Then class 2 on May 8th, design your own chart of accounts. What is accounting? What is the chart of accounts? How do you build your own chart of accounts? How do you use your profit and loss statements so that you can build that into your chart of accounts? And also prepare for presentations, which I will touch on in a second. Class 3 on May 15th, using break-even analysis to strategize your growth. As a way to reach profitability, it's important to learn how to navigate unit economics. particularly pricing, and to understand the break-even analysis. So the highlights of this class include financial analysis, financial key performance indicators, break-even analysis, unit economics and pricing, and expanding on break-even framework. Class 3 is on May 15th. Once that class is over, you will have your first one-on-one opportunity to meet with our instructor, Eli Papadopoulos, and discuss either your current chart of accounts, any questions that you might have, and also apply some of the lessons from the different classes. So as you try to restructure your chart of accounts, thinking, in preparation of setting it up in QuickBooks. So those 3 first modules are all about learning, and then that one-on-one session will also prepare you for class 4, which is on May 29th. That will include the presentation from all the different participants, sharing their new chart of accounts structured to the class for feedback and discussion. So we purposefully included this presentation class in the middle of all the modules so that you can use the later part of the program to focus on implementing your chart of accounts into QuickBooks. Class number 5 is on June 12th, and we're calling it Outside the Vacuum, Bringing in QuickBooks. It's time to learn how to implement your new and improved account structure in QuickBooks Online, as well as learn best bookkeeping practices. So some of the highlights, we will learn about QuickBooks Online infrastructure and lists, and the banking tab. And then we will be skipping 1 week, I believe. We're moving from class 5 on June 12th, then to class number 6 on June 18th, which is the last class of the program, managing your business with QuickBooks. Dive deeper into daily management of your business with QuickBooks Online, from the importance of reconciliation to best practices. Some of the highlights here are reconciliations, customizing financial reports, cash versus accrual, QuickBooks Online, best practices, and SOPs. So these last 2 classes are really all about the implementation of your new chart of accounts, which you've been able to troubleshoot, get feedback from your peers, get feedback from our instructors. So implementing it into QuickBooks Online. And after that class is done and businesses have graduated from the program, on June 18th, you will have another extra one-on-one session with our instructors so that you can troubleshoot, make sure that your setup on QuickBooks is correct, and prepare you for success. I just wanted to note that we will be skipping the weeks of May 20th and June 3rd. But the rest of the program goes from May 1st to June 18th. So a little bit about the program instructor, Eli Papadopoulos, founder of Skopos Collective. Eli brings over 25 years of experience working with small businesses. In 2015, Eli founded Skopos after spending 7 years as an SBA loan underwriter with Grow America, a nonprofit lender. What she quickly learned was too many small business owners are in the dark about their financials. She became frustrated with having to decline small business loan requests due to inadequate financials, lack of clear planning, and limited cash flow. I just wanted to highlight, we've been working with Eli on Plan for Growth since 2019. She's led all of our financial modules in Plan for Growth, and Skopos Collective has been a great partner also in the implementation of Plan for Growth. So we're really excited to bring Eli as a primary instructor for this Plan for Growth Financial Edition, due to all of her experience working in, small business lending, and then with her own firm, Skopos Collective, supporting many of the businesses that have gone through Plan for Growth and many other industrial and manufacturing businesses that we work with. If you're wondering if this is the right program for you, we just wanted to mention a couple of considerations to have in mind. The ideal audience is businesses that are in early phases of their development, or who have been have incorporated a long time ago. They've had rapport already, but they want to understand how whether they want to adapt their business model or they're thinking of new directions. And particularly, the program is right if, as a business owner, you want to read your financial reports, you feel overwhelmed with managing your expenses, you want to get clarity on how to categorize your financial transactions, you want to level up on QuickBooks Online skills. Here I want to clarify that if you do not have QuickBooks Online, it is not a problem. We are accepting folks that potentially might have another type of software, or even if they're just using spreadsheets. You are expected to follow along with a test QuickBooks Online file or your own accounting software, but it's not limited only to businesses that use QuickBooks Online. The program is also right if you wish you knew how to price your products more methodically. You want to know how much revenue you need to take a big or next step. And yeah, you can come prepared to this class with your own growth ideas for this year. So to give a little bit more of insight to folks who are watching this video, we do have in the room a Plan for Growth alum, and who is also supporting us with the implementation of this Plan for Growth edition. So yeah, we have Lauren, who is owner, co-founder, or co-owner of Brooklyn Cannery, a probiotic soda Brooklyn-based company who went through Plan for Growth, I believe last year, Lauren?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And yeah, we'd love for you to share a little bit of your, experience with Plan for Growth and why it was helpful to you.
Definitely. Thanks so much, Michaela and Yuja. Really excited to be joining the Plan for Growth implementation team this spring, having just gone through the program this last fall. I can say completely honestly that this was one of the best things that I have done for Brooklyn Cannery since we started the business back in 2019. Being someone that did not get an MBA or a master's degree in business, and I'm not a bookkeeper, really having the time to take space away from the day-to-day rush of running a business where there's constant whack-a-mole happening, and being able to really sit with the strategy side of planning for growth. We are currently at Brooklyn Cannery going through some exciting growth phases, but with that comes a lot of decisions to make, and a lot of it is financially driven. And so just being able to understand not only the theory behind, why certain things matter, why certain reports are important to understand how to run and set up, why certain tools or processes are important, really understanding those different relations, and then, the technical side within QuickBooks, understanding, how do I run a certain report to provide to, an investor, all of these little pieces that I think can be daunting, at least were for me before Plan for Growth, because I don't have that financial MBA sort of traditional background. And so to have the opportunity to have a crash course that didn't take, me away from my business for 2 years in a business school setting, having the 6 weeks to really dive in and set aside time was super impactful. And then I think also, what's different about Plan for Growth than other seminars or panels I've been to is that time with an expert. So being able to sit with Ellie one-on-one and take what we are trying to implement from the course and really apply it to the unique business cases that Brooklyn Cannery was and is facing was super impactful. And then it allowed me to bring those learnings and new processes back to the business day to day and really see some big growth and change. So I can't say enough good things about the program. I really had a great time. And then The other piece that was really cool is just being able to learn alongside other business owners who are innovating and are in different spaces. Constantly, I'm still speaking with the cohort that I was with last fall, whether it's on social media, they are my biggest cheerleaders, or whether it's like on LinkedIn or talking to each other about vendor needs or, asking folks who they use for their lawyer, like little things like that have been super impactful. So building that network from the cohort of folks that are excited to be connecting with other business owners, and we're all in the same boat of learning at the same time, I think was super cool and different than I've experienced in other sort of learning settings. So highly recommend the course. Happy to chat with anyone. Feel free to send me a LinkedIn request or find Brooklyn Cannery on social media. Send me a message. I'm happy to chat with you about anything you want to know more specifically. Excited to be supporting the program this spring. So I'll turn it back over to Michaela and Yuja.
Thank you so much, Lauren. That was great. Yeah, and always immediately in kind of implicit mentor mode, maybe. But yeah, it's been wonderful working also with Brooklyn Cannery since last year. And thank you guys also for the support on Plan for Growth. Wanted to highlight absolutely what you mentioned, Lauren. The networking component of the program is one of its biggest assets. That is one of the through lines of all the different semesters in Plan for Growth, is the fact that businesses don't, have any formal training in terms of operations and management, and Plan for Growth thus does provide like a solid foundation for those folks that are looking for those skills, with the support of a larger community. And of course, in addition to having your network or your group of peers that are going through the program with you, which in the case of this semester, they will be providing feedback in terms of how you're structuring your business from a financial point of view. Folks who enroll in this program will also have the support of our organization, SBIDC, who we provide free technical assistance. We also provide workforce support if you're trying to grow your business, if you're trying to hire new employees. We operate a Workforce One center that is located at the Brooklyn Army Terminal. And we're always trying to also provide a seat at the table for industrial and manufacturing businesses. So advocating for industrial manufacturing and maker businesses that are located in Southwest Brooklyn. So those are some of the benefits of enrolling in this program, is that you're really starting to create a community around your business, or strengthening the one that you might already have, expand your network. So in terms of next steps, just to summarize also, this is a 6-week program that kicks off on May 1st. We're skipping the weeks of May 20th and June 3rd. And it includes, in addition to the lectures, it includes 2 one-on-one sessions with instructor Eli Papadopoulos. They go, and I had not mentioned the basics of the logistics of the class. Classes take place in person every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Industry City's Creative Workshop. Industry City is located in Sunset Park on 36th Street. And we will post more information you can find the detailed information address in our application. The fee is $375 and includes a membership to SBIDC. That is the fee for the whole program, for the 6 weeks of lecture of instruction, plus the 2 one-on-one sessions, and includes a yearly membership to SBIDC. And of course, the ongoing business technical assistance from our organization, which is beyond the program. You continue to be part of our network and can access all the different services that we provide. Applications are open through next Monday, that is April 22nd. So if you haven't applied, please do so. But we are open also if you need to a little bit more time, reach out to us, and we can discuss on a case-to-case basis. But remember, classes start on May 1st. So I think that brings us to the end of this information session about the upcoming edition of Plan for Growth, Finance Edition. We're looking forward to kicking off this special, very highly focused financial edition of Plan for Growth, and to seeing everyone in class. Thank you so much, Lauren, for being with us. Thank you, Yuja Hu, also from SBIDC. And yeah, please reach out to us if you have any questions. The link to apply is bit.ly/PFG, as in Plan for Growth, Fin Edition. And I'm not sure if inputting in the chat is of any help. So yeah, see you in class. Thank you so much.